Hi! It's another Wednesday. I don't know why I tell you that every Wednesday. It's quite clear because A, I've got the time to vlog, and B, you can't hear any children going mental in the background. So yeah, it's vlog day and my hair's looking a bit mental, sorry. I fell asleep a bit wet last night and it's just gone a bit mane-like. I can't be able to do anything with it because I'm not doing anything important today. I'm tidying and cleaning chickens out and running some errands for the shop and picking up my new phone. My phone broke in May, on like the 20th of May, and it has taken until now to get it sorted through insurance and fixed, and they're sending me a new one, and I'm so excited. I've been using like the oldest flip phone which can make calls and send text, which is brilliant, can do nothing else. So I've got that, and then I've got my old Samsung which is battered to sin, which I can just about get onto Facebook with. So I'm looking forward to having one thing that does everything all in one and has a good camera, because I have missed having a camera that I can just very quickly flick on and get pictures of the kids, because by the time I've either got the video camera out or I've managed to find the camera on my old Samsung, which isn't very good anyway, they've usually stopped doing whatever they were doing. So yeah, I am excited. So thank you, O2, for finally pulling your finger out and sorting that out for me. But it's been a busy week. I can't really remember what happened on Thursday or Friday. It seems like a really long time ago. But Saturday night we got together with some family and had a curry night with some drinks. And it was just really nice. Although a lot of my family live fairly close, and even more are going to now that Julie and Adrian are moving up, we don't see each other as much as we should. Which is really naughty. So it is really nice when we do get together and just have a chat and a catch up and just get silly. So that was really good. And then we continued it on Sunday and took Taylor and Arthur to Thrigby Hall Wildlife Gardens. And it's really nice there. It's only a little zoo wildlife garden, but they've got a really good, nice selection of animals, and each animal seems to have a really good amount of space to wander around. So it feels a little less like a zoo. Although, obviously, there are bars in between you and animals to prevent people getting eaten. But it's really nice. And the kids think it's brilliant. I mean, they've got a big play area as well that the kids can go in. There's a little maze. There's a big bit that goes over a big pond that's all little bridges and things. So there's loads of different things for them to see and do. And a thoroughly good day out. We really enjoyed it. Arthur was knackered. I mean, you might have seen the vlog. It is up. But he just passed out when we got home on the stairs, sat down on the stairs and fell asleep. Refused to go to bed. I tried to move him, he wasn't having it. But yeah, they all really enjoyed themselves, and I did. I thought it was lovely. I'm not sure who the bigger kids were. Arthur and Taylor really enjoyed it. Rob and Liam really enjoyed it. Hello, Bella. Are you okay? You come to say hi. Oh, hello. Look how old Bella's getting. Look, Bella, put your chin up. Belly. She's going to come and have a right sniff at the camera. Say hi. Belly, come here. Come here. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to show you. She's going to sit down right in front of me, which is not handy at all. I should also say that if you see me doing anything on the vlog that technically you shouldn't be doing at a zoo, like feeding the animals and petting the animals when it says do not pet, this animal may bite, don't copy me. Don't try it at home. It's very naughty, and it's just a really bad habit I've got when I go to zoos. I find a way that I can interact. I'd like to say that the stuff I was feeding the gibbons was a tree that was within their reach. They just kind of stripped the bit they could reach. So I just thought I'd get the bits they couldn't and feed them. I think it comes from when I worked at Chessington, because when you used to go up to the enclosures with your uniform on, the animals would recognise it and immediately come running to you, and you could kind of pet them. You weren't meant to, but you did. So don't do that. Kids, don't do that. It's naughty, but it's really fun. Anyway, the rest of the week's been quite quiet and slow, but the weekend was really nice. We honestly don't see each other as much as we should, and I think we should make more of an effort to do that. So I'm going to try and host a Mexican night here in the next couple of weeks. and just do big bowls of food for everyone to tuck into. I can't do it as easily as Mum does because she's got a massive table that stretches out and can seat God knows how many people around it. I've got a little tiny fold-out table that seats 4. But we'll find a way. People can sit on sofas and chairs and the floor. What matters is that you're together. But yes, what else is going on? This Friday we have a mediumship night at the cafe. So we've got a local medium in called Samanda, who is going to contact those who are no longer with us and pass messages on, I guess. I'm still very sceptical about the whole talking to ghosts psychic thing, but I'm looking forward to a good night. We've raised a lot of money for our charity this year, which is one called Willow Tree Gardens, which is owned by one of the regulars that comes in, and they've got a plot of land that they do dog training on and dog agility, and they've got workshops that they run for people with disabilities and things like that. So a really good local charity, and we've raised a lot of money for them through the ticket sales of this. But I don't really know what to expect. I've not been to a big group medium thing before. I've been to a one-on-one and really wasn't very convinced. I need somebody to literally go, so-and-so is here, this is their name, you've brought this with you because it reminds you of this moment. Whereas when they go, oh, it's a name that begins with a C or an S type of sound, it could be a K, it could be... And I've read too much Derren Brown and watched too many disproving programmes to buy into it too much. If I have that clear, this is what's happened, this is what you're here for, this is their name, then I probably will change my mind. But until that happens, I'm always going to be a little bit sceptical. Anyway, moving on. We also this weekend have my great uncle and my great aunt down. And my great uncle David is an incredibly talented man who can paint anything. Like, oh, he's just so good. He does wood carving and he does painting and drawing, and he's just one of the most artistic men I know. I'm going to quickly grab a picture. Hang on. So this is a painting that my uncle did of a photograph of Elms Barns, where Liam and I got married. And I mean, I just can't do that sort of thing. I mean, I struggle to draw a stick man. So anyone that can do anything like that completely fascinates me. And I very cheekily posted on his Facebook wall and said, I'd really like a painting on Arthur's bedroom wall. Is there any chance you could do it? And he said yes. He said, yeah, I'll come up. It will cost you tea and cake. So I shall be baking, and I shall be making lots of cups of coffee and tea for him. And he's going to do a big Pixar thing on Arthur's wall. If I can, I will try and time-lapse some of the painting process, if I can figure out how to do it. I have to go out to work on the Saturday lunchtime, so I'll try and set up the camera just to take a few photos while I'm out, so I can stick it all together and get the full process of him painting it. But I'm really excited. And it fascinates me that people can just look at things and paint them, because I can't at all. I am useless at drawing. Drawing a straight line's difficult enough for me. But yeah, so that's very exciting. But it's all go. It all feels like it's very go at the moment. And I'm also trying to set something up, but I need help. I did that stupid thing the other morning when you wake up. I woke up with Erin because she needed a feed at 2 o'clock. And this idea popped into my head. And you know when you get something like that and you think, that's a really good idea, we'll put that aside and think about it later. And your head goes, no we won't, we will think about it now. And we will think about it all night. So I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, got this idea in my head, and that was it. Then my brain started going, you could do this, and what about this, and have you thought about this? And I was lying there thinking, go to sleep. You don't need to do this now, go to sleep. It wasn't happening. I ended up getting up at 4:30 in the morning and having a bath before going and getting a notebook and writing everything down. So basically the idea is a website and an app. But I know nothing about website development or hosting, or I can design a basic website on the likes of Wix, but I couldn't do it from scratch, and I don't know how to do things that are searchable, which is quite a big part of this. So I am currently trying to track down a clever person who knows about that sort of thing who might be able to help me. But it's one of those ideas that I think could really work and could be really good. But I'm not going to disclose it because somebody might steal my idea out of the, you know, 10 of you that watch these vlogs. So yeah. But it's still there, it's still ticking away, and I've bought a new notebook to write my ideas down in. Liam will kill me. I have so many notebooks, and yet whenever I get something new I'm like, I'll buy a new book and write just about this in that. Anyway, I've chatted for long enough. I shall leave it there, and I shall catch up with you next week. If anybody fancies replying to me, please do. It would be really nice to hear from people and not just talk to a camera. But anyway, I love ya, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Before I sign off, I just want to say, over the past week I've had 2 people come into the shop. Both regulars, but I've not really seen them since I've been back after having Erin. And both of them have told me how good I'm looking. One of them even said, "You look amazing." That's so nice. Thank you to the lady who works next door in the charity shop. It's one of those weird things that although you go, yeah, all right, thank you, it does give you a really nice ego boost. And I'm not perfect. I've still got quite a bit of baby weight. I still have chubby cheeks and bad hair, but it's so nice when you get a compliment, like a genuine, nice compliment, and it makes you feel like 100% better. So if you see anyone in the next few days who you think, "You're looking good today," or "I really like this," tell them, because it's nice. Be nice. And yeah, thank you to those 2 people. So just thought I'd say that, give myself an ego boost to just remind me of it. But yeah, yay.